Hi, Vivian Joy here, Mindset Reset Expert. And today, for Mindset Monday, I want to talk to you about something you've probably heard about, but you possibly don't know if you're in the process. And I'm talking today about fight, flight, or freeze. There are different elements, but they're the basic ones. And what do I mean? I mean your natural instincts, like to fight, to take flight, or to freeze. And actually, when we were in Neolithic times and we were cave people, we needed these instincts. And you'll have heard many, many stories around, the tiger comes and you run, you need, or your flight response to run, or you need to freeze so he can't see you. So these are inbuilt, and anybody that tries to reprogram them is probably not going to work too well. But what you can do is understand them and understand what is causing them in modern day times. Many, 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 many clients who come to me who are stuck, they're frozen. So what they've done is they've tried to do this and it's, that hasn't worked, it's painful. Oh, I've tried this, and they're here, just in this frozen to death state, almost like, shit, if I just stay here, no one will see me. If this is you, you'll recognize yourself. Or sometimes they come and they're stressed and anxious and overwhelmed. And actually, if you'll recognize that, you'll know your breathing will be tight. You will never take a day off. You'll be continuously on, trying to launch things, trying to do things, trying to solve things. You'll go to everything. You don't want to miss out on anything. You'll go to all the free trainings. You'll buy the free everything podcasts. You'll download. You'll read books. You're in flight. You're in flight because you have to get to the next stage, the next stage, the next stage. And you'll have some really core drivers. Normally you've got family to feed, or rent to pay, or I don't know, school kids fees. You will be in flight, and that is where my business She Enjoys comes in, because if you are in that space, you are not enjoying your life. You are in continuous run mode. When someone is running a marathon, they're not stopping to love the people next to them. They're not enjoying the scenery. They're not even stopping to go to the toilet, let's be honest. And I wonder how many times you don't either. I know I found myself in that, I'll have a wee after I've done this. And I'm like, oh my God, literally, I've got a stomach that's sore because I haven't even allowed myself. I'm on a mission. I'm on a deadline. So they are not enjoying the journey of that. They want to win, want to get to the end, need to get to the end without being injured, need to get to the end. They are in flight. Now, I've never run a marathon, and I'm not saying it's not an enjoyable experience. And I'd imagine the last mile of, my God, I'm about to be victorious is, and actually that's why the flight works, because all of our adrenal responses go into massive overdrive when we finish whatever we're doing. So we're drive. The trouble is, sometimes you won't finish, because you'll be so empowered to try so hard that you have so many things on the go, you'll never actually get that reward center of the brain working. And if you're in fight mode, that will feel like wading through treacle. That will feel like every day is an absolute chore, that you have to get up, that you have to do it. But if you don't, then everything will end and cease. It will feel painful. As you can hear, none of these three states are joy. None of these are fulfillment or satisfaction. Many women, when they come towards me, into my mastermind, my academy, one-to-one, or my deep dive Thrive Day, they are not in a good place. They are in one of these three states, or sometimes all three put together, which is a right head mess. And actually, the first thing we need to do is understand which drivers are causing it. What I must, I call it masturbating, what these drivers are doing, and how we can switch them off and change them and reset them, so that actually start to enjoy stuff, start to enjoy some successful parts along the journey. So if you recognize yourself in this and you want to have a chat with me, please book a session. Sometimes that takes more than a call. Sometimes it's a breakthrough session. You can book those with me. It'll be 2 hours that completely changes your life. I can promise you that much. So if you want to have a conversation with me and understand what's going on for you, I look forward to it.